Hey guys, once again, this is Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence, and we last left off, I was going to explain to you about tribes. Here we are, Peace Tribe. Alright, so what you got in here? This is actually a cool thing they added into the game. You have a support system for each tribe. Actually, let's bump out of that for a second. You have an Atsutsa boss. Now let's take a look. He has these statistics. So whenever he comes as a unit, what will happen is, say I send a unit up here to go fight. If they are within the same, see how it says Owari beside the 1,000. 1,000 is how many troops they have available. If you're with, it's a pretty big radius. If you're within the Owari province, prefecture, whatever you want to call it, you will get support from this tribe. But the only way I think you can get support is if it is, I think they'll help you as long as you are the highest clan supporting them. But I don't think you get the extra ability unless they're at 70% or 60%. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see their ability. They are peddlers based on the number of controlled tribes. With peddlers, contributes a gift of gold every September, so you'll get some extra money every September from them. Let's see if we can find one here. The Furuwatari boss. There's got to be one here. Nope, not him. Tsushima. Here we go. The Kawanami. Yeah, Kawanami. If you eventually at some point in the game, you'll see over here, assimilate a tribe and have them migrate to a castle. If you become solely 100% with them, they dedicate 100% of their support to you and you only. You can assimilate the tribe into a nearby castle. It usually picks whatever castle it wants. You can't choose it, which I wish it would let you. But it'll go into the that castle, and your population will increase, and your troop count will increase, and things like that. But here, see how this is a named boss, Nagayasu Maino. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna butcher it. Remember, Maino. He's an actual officer. If you absorb this tribe into your clan, you will get him as an officer, because he's not a generic officer like these other ones. That's a generic officer. Any Tsushima tribe, or Tsushima tribe, or Tsushima tribe, whatever, you won't get that guy. He's just a generic officer. He's nothing special. This guy was an actual historical individual. At least I'm pretty certain he was. They wouldn't be in the game otherwise. This is where he came from. You know, like, I think there's an Iga clan and stuff, so it's pretty cool. You know, they got all the minor clans in there that like the little ninja clans. There's one around here somewhere. I swear there was one around here somewhere. Maybe not. This one's Saito. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You'll see him eventually. Naka tribe. So okay, let's get back to this. So you get the point. That's always a good call to do. Honestly, you get some support from the tribes. It costs money though. We'll send this guy. It doesn't matter who you send. It's gonna be the same amount every time. At least from what I understand. I've always dealt. Yeah. So you could send some crappy people if you want. It's gonna cost 300 gold. You see where the support's gonna go from 24 to 64, or 27 to 64, whatever it may have been. 29 to Sasai. He's pretty good. Sasa. Man, these guys are all really good. All right, let's use him. Send him out. Retainers are low. See, oh wow, I'm getting way ahead of myself. So here we got the retainers, manage officers. You can reward treasures to officers. See, I could give him the threaded gold slab. It's a grade 1 item. Source, it's from Japan, because this is obviously during the revolutionary period of Japan, where they acquired muskets and just technology boom and very progressive. His new loyalty will go from 6 to 11, which doesn't, it takes him into the orange range, which doesn't take him out of the questionable. He's in that questionable range where he's a loyal officer, but he's feeling like he might want to leave, he might want to stay, so. Or, you know, you could give him this, it only gives him 2 points. Some officers are a little more, what's the word I'm looking for, appreciative of certain gifts than others. Let's see here, Nagahide. Mitsuki Mori, huh? Mori. I guess it'd be Mori. Nobunaga Oda. That might be his uncle right there. Alright, so I ain't gonna worry too much about that right now. You can marry a maiden officer. What match a maiden to an officer, make the officer kin. So doing this would actually, like, if I wanted to Kazumasu Takigawa, who is a phenomenal officer actually, if I wanted to marry him to Oichi, who's only 5 years old, this game doesn't care. It's a prearranged marriage. Then you can make him kin. So doing so would not only raise his loyalty, he's kin. So there's a couple abilities in the game, like family unity or something. You get increased abilities when you're in a unit with a family member. That would take into effect. Also, you could pass the clan on to him. Like, say Nobunaga died and I didn't like anybody else, bam, give it to Kazumasu Takigawa, because he's badass. Actually, let's take a look here. What we got? We got a lot of good officers. Let's see who Kazumasu is. Kazumasu. Shows loyalty and conduct, can be trusted as a retainer. If you go to loyalty, you see this little bonus here, +2. I think I might have shown you this already. Alright. Here's his abilities, traits. Marksman. Occasionally, the attack power of units with muskets increases. Ninja. Occasionally, enemy units' form changing time becomes longer. I think that's them to go from transportation mode into battle mode. Also, them going from how quickly they turn in combat and merge back together into an actual unit. That might be part of it. Let's take a look. Oda Retainer. After the conquest of Kai, he became Vice Chancellor of Kanto. After the Honoji incident, he fought but lost to the Hojo, losing much of his power. Okay, so he's pretty important. He's been around. Unfortunately, you may learn what the Honoji incident is. If I can try to do this historically, you will find out very quickly. Well, not quickly, but eventually. So, okay, cool. We're into that. What do we got here? Search for mines. Well, let's do this again. Search for mines, hidden paths, and resources in the territory. These little dots, these little yellow dots beside here, means there's something that needs to be done or can be done, and they recommend you to do it. So let's go into this. Nagoya Palace needs to be searched. Person with the highest intelligence is usually the best. We're gonna pick him. Remember, because I got Nobunaga researching conscripts. Oh, I forgot about this. Planning info. Bam. You slap that on. And if you don't like a lot of stuff on the screen, you don't gotta have it. You like it just plain like this. I like to know the names. You know, see how many troops are here. I like to see all the little stuff. Here's the diplomatic info. And then that throws this down. It shows you the numbers here. You got Dosan Saito. He's 30. I'm 30 points into my trust with him. It's called trust. He has a normal disposition towards me. Here is the clan that I need to go unify. My brother, or my other brother's clan, or my uncle's clan, whatever. He, his is at 0. He has no trust, but they're in awe. As you can see, cautious of influence. That affects the amount of trust points you can gain while you're trying to gain trust with them. It also, I think, eventually, if you get big enough, gives you the option to vassal the clan, which I'll get into later. It'll probably happen at some point. Normal. You can see these little green lines right here, though, going to here and here. Like I said, I'm married to his daughter, so that's why we're in an alliance with him. You can see right below court trust, which is 0. That's also a thing. You got to go to court and garner trust. I'm an ally with him for 60 months. That was a marriage alliance. Or excuse me, the marriage alliance is permanent. As long as I'm married to his daughter, we're solid in that. The alliance with my brother, my younger brother, on the other hand, is only 60 months. So, I mean, that's 5 years. It's a long time. So we have that. There's also the map info here. It'll give you the roads. I like to be able to see the roads. Some people don't like it. I personally like to be able to see them. And province info. I don't remember what that does. Let's see here. We'll see. If I remember what it does, I'll tell you later. Maybe it gives you a little more on here. I don't know. Can't click on it now. Alright, we'll leave it on. I like to have everything on, so it's just easier for me. Let us, okay. I'm gonna save below Cyrus' thing. 28 28 years I played. That's a long time, man. Okay. So, where are we at here? I'm closed. I got 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, let's make an attack. Let's just do it. We used pretty much everything we can use. It does say there's a conspiring officer who will join us, and that's pointless. I'm gonna go take it over. Now this might not be pointless. Muneyoshi Kuno. I don't know. I kind of want to do it. It's a lot of money though. Money's tough in the beginning of the game. You don't want to screw around with that too much. Oh yeah, the merchant. Forgot about the merchant. There's a visiting merchant. This is what the prices are looking like in the market. You can buy horses. You can buy muskets. The event already happened where muskets had come into the land, so that's gone and done with. If you play earlier, you can't even buy muskets. You can also sell food. Items will occasionally appear, as you'll see right here. Does not handle treasures though, so he's out. Let's make an attack. That's really what I want to do. This is the meat and bones of the game. Let's go to here. Let's go to that. Let's see. They're sending these people. Maybe I don't want them. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I'm going to send horses. Maybe I'm not. You know, I'm pretty confident that I can win this battle without even fighting it. I'll show you what it's like to fight the battle, and then I'll show you what it's like to not fight the battle. Sometimes it's better not even to fight it, just let the computer take care of it. I feel like they do a better job. So let's check the tactics here. Slightly raises attack, raises melee attack. Yeah, that might be good. Let's take him out. Let's pop in a guy to get some defense. Okay. If we're going to be getting into melee at all, take horses. It does take away from your total amount. I may regret this later because I don't need them. I'm just going to do it to show you. Let's deploy. We're sending them right here to Kyosu Castle. If I just hit spacebar, or you can hit this little C down here, it'll take us right to here. I'm going to take this. See, you can increase the speed. Maximum speed, it'll just fly through the game. Let's keep it on the lowest level for right now so I can talk about some things. You can see he had to take time to change forms from a transportation. This guy's coming out. Nobunaga, blah, blah. They're going to meet in battle probably right here. Oh, he popped out of there. So we're in a double. This is a double fight. He popped out of the castle at the last second to defend. So you got Yuritaki Hachiya's unit with 1,400 men and Sadamune Ino's unit at 1,000 men. Provisions for 120 days. You got Nobunaga Oda, 3,600 men. And this is Tsushima boss. So that's, where are them guys at? Right here. They're coming to help. All their men, all 1,200 of them. Easily can win this battle. I'm going to save it right here in case I lose. There should be no reason for me to lose this. I could let them fight. The computer fight it themselves and they'll win. They'll activate some abilities and stuff on their own, but let's go into it and see what happens here. Okay, you could see they got bulwark or protection. You know, these are little towers here. Try going around. You know what? These guys are expendable. Let's just smash through. Screw it. And I'm going to set it on super speed because it just makes things way easier for me. Hopefully this guy he pulls over. I'm going to send these guys in first to take some hits. Alright. See, he has muskets and horses equipped. I only have horses. You could charge with a chance of confusion. There's all these extra abilities down here. Increased attack, increased speed, confusion, which means you can't control your unit, advance forward. I think that if they get targeted with a barrage from muskets while you're charging, it's instant confusion. I think that's what that little X with that. Attack power, I don't know what that means. Ranged attack, I don't know what it is. We'll see. But you see your officers, you got little abilities right here when you click on them. Triple shooting greatly raises units' ranged attack, raises melee attack, raises defense, charge, lures enemy in. That's what we want. That's actually a really good ability. We're going to draw him in. Now flanking, it is important in this game. We're going to try to readjust here. Alright. I'm just going to charge him. I'm thinking raise melee, charge. Should be instant. We should just crush him into the nothing. Should be a good call. Oh, yeah. Yeah, slaughtered him. Just destroyed him. Now he's releasing. He also has muskets. Now that's what release is. He was trying to confuse me before I... Yeah, I'm barely even being hurt. Now it's a little fast-paced. He's shooting again. Yeah, we're all good here, I think. You can see. No, men are confused. Better send these guys in. Take them down. There we go. That worked out. Defeat an enemy right in front of the castle gates. Perfect time to hit their gates. Man, that's fantastic. Look at that. And this is based on how many units you have left. You know, maybe how quickly you won the battle, how much you got left. Time's up for me, though, so I'm going to say yes. We want to attack the gates. It knocks their gate defense down to 100. And we're going to end it right there. It was good. It was a good battle. It actually worked out fairly well. My unit's confused right now, though, so we'll deal with that next time. I'm going to save it. This is Cyrus Risa. As always, please like, please comment. We're playing Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.